Well, first goes to the poor. And you got to be able to minister the word of God effectively and prophesy and speaking to the lives of people. You don't merchandise the gift.
Right.
But I do believe in honoring and cherishing the gift, because if you go to the lawyer right now and your son is in prison and he tells you to come up with $7,000, you don't question him.
It's true.
You put your house for a loan.
That's right.
You go to the bank, get a loan. You do whatever you can to believe a lawyer. Why believe a sinner but don't believe the man of God?
Does your gift ever shut off? Is it continue when you wake up and you're in a hotel?
If it shut off, it's because I don't feel like prophesying.
Okay.
I just don't feel like it. I won't go to sleep, and I want to go bowling. And if I go bowling, I owe somebody a good whooping. But I want to go bowling, and if I go bowling, I don't feel like prophesying,
Mm-hmm.
But if somebody come up to me and it hit me, I prophesy.
So does it have to hit you, or can you randomly just prophesy to anybody, or do you have to look at a certain person and God download something to you? Or?
In a service, when I minister to people, a light shines on a person, and I know that it's an individual that God really wants to talk to.
Gotcha.
But God is concerned about talking to everybody. He told us to pray without ceasing. Prayer is not a monologue, it's a dialogue. If he wants you to talk to him without ceasing, he wants to talk back to you without ceasing.
So the question that I'm asking is, if I would go out into this audience and just, randomly pick someone, would the Lord give you something to say for that person, or would you have to pick the person?
No, you pick out anybody.
Okay.
At any given time.
You said you were blinking earlier with me. I'm gonna be out of order.
You want me to prophesy now?
You can start at any time. It's all good. It's just.
As I said, the Spirit of God is on you in this season to get ready to walk into another phase and another place in your life. For you've been in the valley of decision concerning two decisions, but God in this season is going to bring great clarity unto you, where you will not be tossed to and fro. God, do you want me to do this, or do you want me to do that? But God's going to give you clear instruction. He's going to give you great direction and great instruction and show you the path in which to go. Also, God in this season is going to give you the ability to love again, the ability to trust, the ability to let go. But God said in this season, I'm getting ready to send people into your life that will not tolerate you, but would appreciate you and celebrate you. For this is your season, said the Spirit of grace, of change. There's an hour I'm getting ready to manifest myself unto you in a way you've known not. And God is getting ready to cause you to even tap into a deeper depth in him. A place in God in your early childhood coming up. I sense that God is even getting ready to tap into that again. And there is a brokenness and a making. And you said, God, why did I have to go through what I went through? But God said, I had to break you. I had to process you. And I had to make you for the things that I'm getting ready to store up for you. For the Spirit of grace says, I'm getting ready to bless you. But in this blessing season, I will not have you give your pearls to swine. Neither would I have you give that is holy unto dogs. And I'm going to give you the grace to articulate. I'm going to give you the wisdom to know who to bless, who not to bless. And God's going to cause you to walk into a new season. I mean, I can keep on prophesying if you want me to.
I haven't stopped you.
Okay. The Lord says, get ready, because you have been in a spiritual desert. Not natural, but a spiritual desert. But God says, I'm getting ready to increase your prayer life, and I'm calling it back to that place of dedication and prayer, that place in early morning when you would wake up early and you would seek God on the side of your bed, or you would walk, and in your jogging or in your working out, you would talk to God. The Spirit of God says in this season, I'm calling it back to that. As you walk on the treadmill, talking to God, as you walk and go out early in the morning and speaking to God. God said, I'm calling you back to that. And as you go back to that, God says, I'm going to make things more easy for you. There will not be a struggle. Things will not be hard. I even sense that there's a door getting ready to open for you concerning a clothing line. God is getting ready to open something under you out of New York. Great favor is getting ready to rest upon you. And God is getting ready to cause things to change in your favor in this season. God said, be not afraid of people in this season, because I'm going to use people to bless you. For relationship is the currency of heaven. And I'm going to use people in this season to be a blessing to you. And do not forget that it may be your enemies who are a great blessing to you in this season. For you've had a tendency of, when someone hurts you, to shut them off. But God says in this season, don't shut them off. I'm going to use those main people who hurt you and who were your adversary to be your advertisement for the new place that I'm getting ready to usher you in. There's the Spirit of grace. Thank you.
Lift your hands. Look at me. The only reason you're in the place right now is because of the confidence that you have in yourself. For the hand of God is on you to prosper, and the grace of God is on you in this season to go to school and to further your education in this business idea that is in you. And the only reason you have not prospered to the full potential, first of all, is because there's some word curses that have been spoken in your spirit from your childhood, from your parents. But this day, God says, I'm causing every word curse to be broken, especially from a man figure in your life. And the Spirit of God is getting ready to cause you to walk into your full potential. For this day, even while I'm laying hands on you, you suffer migraine headaches, and you have this condition that while you're driving your car, these real bad pains hit you in your head. You're asking God, where are these coming from? In the realm of the Spirit, I see a python that has wrapped itself around your head to suck the life out of you, to suck the life out of your thoughts, out of your abilities, out of your dreams. But the Spirit of God is saying, in this day, I'm getting ready to cloud your mind. I'm getting ready to get all it. Bring it back up. I ain't done. Shia. Come here. God finna touch you. I need 2 preachers to send behind him. There's God finna touch you. Yeah. Lift your hand. Holy Ghost finna fall on you, brother. God finna fall on you. And I'm bringing you back to the place that you was years ago. For you've seen so much mess in church, and you've seen so much mess in Christendom, that it has caused you to have a bitter heart, and it has caused you to turn your back. Not that you don't love God, because I see you early in the morning waking up, and I see you talking to God. I've never been to your house before, but there's a chair that you sit in on the right-hand side as soon as you walk in your door. And you talk to God. Yes, Lord. There is a healing taking place in your left knee that gives you problems. God told me to tell you, you'll not need surgery on your knee, but there's a healing taking place there and right there in your spine, in the lower part of your back. God's making you whole. God says, get ready for this day. There is a call to preach. That's right. There is a call to preach all your life. You're going to preach. Well, clap. I wish I had a church in here that got excited with God. Does that hurt?
No.
Huh?
No, it don't hurt.
Who knows you? I mean, who else know you in here? Anybody know you in here? I say, who know you? She said, God. You her sister. She been having pain with this wrist. But God gave you a miracle tonight. We appreciate. Whoa. God, yeah, that went through you. I saw that one. All right, lift your hands. Yeah.
Thanks for watching The Lexi Show, and don't forget that stroke is the 3rd leading cause of death and a leading cause of disability for all Americans and African Americans. Give at least $1 to the Power to End Stroke campaign at powertoendstroke.org and help the American Stroke Association to help you to reduce your risk. The Lexi Show is sponsored by Affordable Indian Hair, Celebrity Hair,